Hello guys, just here to give a quick update and a quick review on what I have here. Um, as you know, if you've watched my channel for a while, I've used the bebop drone here pretty much since it came out in November. I had the original drone without the sky controller. Then in February I went ahead and bought the one with the sky controller. My other one needed warranty work, sent it in. They sent me a new one back and I went ahead and sold that one. Well, this past month, last month, the bebop I have with this was having some issues as well. When you do the rotate, that it would drop down. So I sent that one in with the sky controller and they just sent me back a brand new one. What I wanted to show, if you can see on the camera there, this is the box for the bebop. This is the box that the Phantom 2 came in. So if you put them on the same thing here, you can see the Phantom 2 box is a lot smaller, just in every way. For the Phantom, the Phantom 3. The Phantom 3 box is just a lot. It's a lot smaller box. It's a lot smaller package. Overall, this is actually more portable than this comes out to be. That's one of the issues, not issues, but one of the reasons why I upgraded to the Phantom. Besides 4K and a little bit better reliability. I do still love the bebop. Issue is I can't justify utilizing the funds to keep this one in the fleet right now. Especially with the sky controller, it just adds too much bulk. And basically, the one thing that this really benefits from is the size of the drone. That it's really small and it is fairly easy to fly, especially once you get used to it. It does take crashes really well. It's a very good quadcopter to learn on. I think if I would have got a Phantom first, I would have been hurting because I would have messed it up. This one here, I crashed into the side of my house, not this particular one, but I've crashed into the side of my house. I've hit trees with it. I've had it land in a parking lot, the car roll over it. Luckily it didn't get hit by the tires. You know, it got beat up pretty well and it took all the hits pretty well. Luckily I never hit the camera, but even at the camera on this one, you know, now I've even seen they got the little lenses that you can put to help protect it. So that's pretty good. For a beginner who's just getting into the hobby, I would definitely recommend this. I still do recommend it if you're gonna, once you fly with the sky controller, it's kind of hard to go back into flying with the iPad, but I was able to do it. And it's still okay for certain things. And that's one of the things that I do like about the bebop. You can control it with your iPhone or your tablet. And then you have the sky controller, which does increase your range and increase the controllability of the drone. I did like it, however, for the purposes of what I need it for, I'm getting into more of the aerial photography and I really wanted the 4K. So I'm trying to do 4K in everything that I do pretty much now. I need to get a better camera for here right now. I'm still using a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. So I've only got 4K at 15 frames a second. As long as I'm not doing action, I should be okay. But I just wanted to go over a few things here. You know, you got the bebop here. This is the DJI. These are the cases that I use. This is the Pelican 1600 case, and it's a very good case. Open up. No. Helps if you open up the side one. I haven't used it for a while. It's a good case. It has room for everything in here that you need. I got my extra batteries in there. I've got my extra batteries that I use. Pretty much everything that I use right in here. It holds everything really well. But then again, this is the Seahorse case here that I use for my Phantom. And this case is smaller. And it makes it a lot easier to fly with. I got room in here for my iPad. I've got 2 Phantom batteries right now for it. So those go right here. My prop guards go back here. I got the quick disconnect prop guards for it. I do think they work really well. I am happy with those. I don't use them all the time as I've gotten better at flying it and gotten used to it. I tend not to use it unless I'm in an area where there is a lot of people. If I'm filming like shots of a house or something in a neighborhood, I will put them on. However, if I'm out someplace where it's pretty much in the wild, not a lot of people, not a lot of anything out there except trees, I tend not to put them on. I notice a little bit of difference in the flying characteristics. But then again, like I said, everything fits in here. I got a slot for the props, you know, this here. Couple updates of what I have done to this already. You know, I purchased a lens cap off of there. I haven't got the ND filters yet. That's something that I'm looking into. However, what I have gotten for this, you know, obviously I got the prop guards. I did get this. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it on there. This little metal thing here, you actually put onto the back, and it comes around the front here. And what that's supposed to do, from my understanding, is this is held here by magnets. And if you crash or anything and it hits hard, this will pop, which isn't such a big deal. What the big deal is, in this ribbon here, right here, will break. And what I've read up on is essentially, if that happens, you need to buy a whole new camera. I'm not willing to spend that much money for a new camera just because I had a rough landing. Luckily, I've had very good landings no matter what. I haven't had any issue with tipping it over or, you know, anything like that. So I've been really lucky with that. But I have, like I said, I learned on this one. I made my mistakes on this one where I got out and I flew it immediately, didn't read the instructions, didn't know what I was doing. That's one piece of advice I'll give everyone. If you're getting into this hobby, definitely read the manuals on these things so that you know what you're doing. Just like with the batteries, you can't keep them fully charged. You know, LiPo batteries, there's a bunch of information on there about that. I hadn't known that before. I'm glad I know it, because these are a lot more expensive than the batteries for the bebop. The bebop, I was able to get those for, you know, under 30 bucks. These you're looking at 150 each. So so I only have 2 of them right now. But this one here is actually going on the market. I do have someone interested in buying it. I'm going to be selling it as a full kit with everything, because I'm not going to have use for it. However, you know, I will be going into some more detail and a more full-on review of the Phantom in a couple days. After I come back from a vacation, and I've had a good amount of time to use it. All right. If you guys have any questions about either one of these drones, please feel free to leave me a comment in the section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. I don't know all the answers, but what I do know, I'm very open to share. Also, if you have any ideas on, you know, different things to use on these that are really good, you can leave them in there as well. All right, thanks a lot, and you guys have a great day.